Alright, we're live. I haven't streamed in a long time. Let's find out if I still remember how to play Ark Knights. No particular goal for today. I'll just be screwing around with 4 stars. Ooh, we can start with 9 lives right away. Neat. Haven't done the pinecone start in a long time. Hi guys. I'll probably be here for around 3 hours or so today. Maybe more tomorrow. We'll see. No spearhead, so let's start with click. It's safer. Have to go to the top, because that's where all of the fights are. By the way, I'm mostly done with the video about enemy movement. I just need some footage. I have what I'm talking about in the script. I'll probably have it out on Monday unless I get very lazy. Which is likely, given my habits. 21, so no the Corber. And we have the easy sheep setup, where we don't have to break them apart. Because these ones will walk into pinecone range and die before these ones start running. If they're all grouped together here, it's more annoying. There is a bit of RNG, we're not running Spearhead. The only stage that will give us problems is the emergency prison, and whether we can do it or not depends on what the recruit we get now is. With 2 recruits we can definitely do it. At 4 it's a bit RNG. Because we need damage, not a medic or a defender. A guard is acceptable, but I'll need to take something that's good for prison. Hello M. We'll go with Hummus. So if the emergency prison stage shows up, we'll be able to do it. Ghost in the resort? Yeah, that's fine. Yep, I'm back after my long break. I enjoyed not playing CC as usual. I was just there for a bit to do a review of it. I only ended up there because a friend asked me to download it. These guys have high res, so we can use click to pull the melee asshole first.
Alright then.
We got lucky with the position too. It gets more annoying if The caster is down here, because he reaches your defender faster.
I thought you wanted me here to fix a lock. A one-on-one.
Don't think we need to use the heal here. Yeah, we'll use the heal later when the caster moves.
Screw it! Bring it on, all of you!
Whatever you say. Building a shield is tiring, pal.
And easy win, because Hummus absorbs hits, but doesn't need to be healed by Spot. Oh, you got Dejin. I'm very sorry for you. I did 30 pulls on a whim today. I got, just to see how long it would take to get Letu. I got Kafka twice, Letu once, and Dejin twice before I got Letu once. Truly a cursed banner. I'll take Beagle. Higher defense. Useless book for the most part. And we'll go with summoning an emergency. Yeah, I just throwed on a whim. Sometimes I just throw banners at random. It's not like I'm gonna build Dejin. She's gonna stay in the Suitor camp of easy level 1 forever. We have a duck or a bear coming. Duck is the only one that maybe we can't kill. So we'll just set up everything to camp this spot, which is where the animals AFK.
Whose car is this? What? You think you're gonna grind me down with numbers?
Save us a lot of
Should
time
be able
if
to
you
kill
just
anything.
surrender.
Dog is 100% dead.
Alright then.
We technically don't even need this, because it can't stun the blocks. But this will be faster than waiting around.
What? You think you're gonna grind me down with numbers?
Nice stuns. Oh, I already have entirely too many red wounds. I think I have 9 pots on her or something. No need to spend the device. Spinach. Medic can deploy. Good shop all around. Oh, and we have the combo, but we don't have the resources to get it. I'll go and grab the horn. Money is for spending after all. For Ascension 7, well, I haven't played anything other than 15 in a long time, but essentially just use something with a decent amount of defense to block the runners and focus on camping around the blue boxes. It depends on the maps a bit, but the guys that run really fast, if you let them come to you and get blocked, it's less of a hassle. If you have some sniper here and shoot them once they run past you, you're not getting a lot of damage. So just focus all of your DPS in one place where you can block them and have something to deal with the casters, which is usually healing, because the way to deal with arts damage is to out-heal it. That's just very general stuff, of course.
Do be careful, everyone.
Make sure to abuse the runes to get rid of fights you don't want. That's about all I can come up with, off the top of my head.
How should I? What? You think you're gonna grind me down with
And don't
numbers?
forget that you have the reroll on shops for free. So you're basically guaranteed to get good items.
A one-on-one.
if you go through a few shops. 24 should be a normal enemy count. Because there's never an option for 23.
Yeah, fine.
A one-on-one. Soft guy, huh?
So this is a battlefield.
Are you ready?
Target location reached.
Can we get 4000 damage out of hummus? Yay, 4000.
Bring it.
Hooray for the horn. The hell? Perfumer does have a stun animation, but it didn't play. Decent start so far. Good items and well-rounded squad. We need a Vanguard, but it's not too much of an emergency because we have Eternal Hunt, so we can get the DP debuff. Guard ticket is wasted with no hope. That's good for me because all guards are bad for 4 stars. I want snipers and casters instead, and specialists. I'll probably spend the device here,
With me on your side,
unless the scout is on the bottom,
success is guaranteed.
or possibly a Bosky.
I've arrived.
Can just pop the ghost early and then retreat him. Or maybe we can even leave him there.
How should I know? There's more of
Yeah,
you?
because of the spinach.
What a day.
Okay, that's about it for this map. 27, so no extra enemies.
Screw it. Bring it on, all of you. Screw it. Bring it on, all of you.
Oh, sword, pierce the moonlight that veils the night.
A one-on-one. Soft guy, huh?
指示を立ってにはまだまだ普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
What? You think
勝手にはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Hello, Dragijov. Okay, let's see where we're going.
Very well done, Doctor.
More guard tickets. Straight for cutter, since we have spinach. So scout plus fight or fight and well twice, but lose one device. I haven't looked up the voice actors. You have to check that for yourself. I think the scout plus one fight should be similar value. This is the greedier option, but it's only better if I actually get a good item. Okay. The run is not going horribly, so we'll greed as much as we can.
了解。カッター入隊する。
One device is probably better. I just wanna greed. And hello. I'll try to stream a bit more. I've kind of missed doing it.
十分に準備して。
Ooh, double mimic.
武器は磨いてある。
That's what I get for not playing the mimic game for 2 whole days. Is that not what it was called? And there should be easy mimics to pick off. So good value there. Can I get away with just having Hummus here, so I don't have to deal with all the melee enemies?
Fix the lock.
Yeah, he'll be fine on his own.
You? What a day.
Target location reached.
Stay still, please.
Yeah, fine.
A one-on-one. Soft guy.
It's fine if he dies as long as
Doesn't matter to me.
Big O can block, because she can actually tank him just fine. You know, provided I deploy a medic.
You think you're gonna grind?
Don't proc the mimic.
ここでしっかり支えます。指示を気兼ねを引く。
A one-on-one.
And save the skill in case this guy gets away.
はい、ちゃんと。はい、
What? You think you're gonna grind me down with numbers?
Or retreat pinecone for later.
ドクターの言うと見えたよ。
Yeah, fine.
A one-on-one. Soft guy, huh?
Doesn't matter to me. Hey, catch.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Which chest do I pull first? This one, because it's going to walk for a longer time.
ここです
It's
か。
fine to face her like this. And wait until that first one is almost dead.
戦場は墓場よ。That's fine with me.
Oh, it sat down.
振り返るな。
How convenient.
ドクターの言うはい、こっち向き。How do you like this then? 指示を気兼ねを引く。
Don't think I can get the other chest. I'll kill this one too quickly. That's fine.
Mission accomplished.
I always knew we'd win, Doctor. So long as you
I actually wanted to do a 4 people synthetic stream, which I've kind of set up 3 people so far. I need to find a fourth person for it, and then I'll do that one, because synthetic is much more crazy with 4 people in it. I have a lot of blockers. I'll go with Pudenko. I do want to stream some more roguelikes though. I enjoy playing quite a few. One I kind of want to show off is a game called Nova Drift. It's kind of a shoot 'em up roguelike, where you have a crazy amount of different builds you can do. Synthetic is a roguelike shooter, top down, like Diablo's Camera.
How should I know?
One that I really enjoy, and have hundreds upon hundreds of hours of. Yeah, I recently started playing it again. I have about 100 hours in Nova Drift or so. I kind of want to show it off, because it's a really fun game. I could retreat something, but I'm lazy and I have
Target
Uh,
location reached.
Eternal Hunt, so I'm just gonna cleanse the debuff later anyway. I should have retreated Perfumer or quick and dropped a guard, but it's not a big deal.
釘のようにここでしっかり支えます。はい、
Yeah, I really enjoy playing roguelikes in general. Ark Knights aside, roguelikes are most of what I play.
どうぞ。
I don't even care about the genre. Card games, shoot 'em ups, shooters, logic puzzles. I'm fine with a lot of stuff. What a chunker. Yeah, Nova Drift is really fun. What's your favorite build, by the way? The one that I've enjoyed so much is an engineer with swords, where you use the interceptors so they can destroy all the projectiles for you.
What? You think you're gonna grind me down with numbers?
What do you mean is proved to be possible? I have done it for all of the endings that are available on EN, yeah. In that sense, you're right. Or is that like a comment that we should try something else, streaming something else? Which I am not opposed to either. Yeah, I use the defense drones with the sword build. Yeah, other people have done it too. I've done it too before. Once again, what's your point? We all know it's possible. It's been done, after all. Ooh. Totoro will like this. Irrelevant debuff. We should be able to cleanse it before we hit a shop. We'll just take this path, 3 fights, and we don't have the devices to move around too much. Hopefully this isn't an emergency shithole. If it is, we can turn it into a scout note. I don't know anything about the 4th boss. I'm going to play it completely blind. I haven't played Outer Wilds, no. I have had it recommended to me a bunch. I also haven't played Inscription, though I have the game on Steam. Maybe I should just stream my first playthrough of it. That might be fun. Why did I deploy click first? Not sure what I was smoking with that click deploy.
Whose car is this? How should what? You think you're gonna grind
You
me down
can
with
see Humus
numbers?
start to struggle with healing. It's fine if we get some healing items on him that increase healing. Well, ending 3 is hard for me anyway. It can be cheesed pretty hard with Nightingale or something. Oh, it's not really an option for 4 stars. Oops. Humus needs to go home. Human sacrifice. Oh, nice. She survived. I haven't played Wizard of Legend. My favorite is by far Synthetic, both 1 and 2, even though they're a bit different. Why is the Wizard one your favorite? What's unique about it?
Mission accomplished.
I'd say Ending 3 is reasonably hard for normal gameplay. Like, if you just try to bring some random bullshit to that fight, you're with no idea what you're doing, you're going to get bodied. Yeah, you can craft a specific team to beat it, but that doesn't mean the fight is easy. You need to know what you're doing to an extent. Woohoo, finally got eaten. Yeah, enjoy roguelikes with a huge build variety.
今壁が目の前で動いたって何言ってんだそんなことあるわけねえだ
Got it.
I think streams have always had ads. You get them once in a million years though.
I thought you wanted me here to fix a law. Ah, Truants, bring it on, all of you!
This is probably a forced leak. Oh, or maybe not. Oh yeah, the caster does that sometimes. He runs directly past without hitting anything. If the frames line up like that. A pity, if he shot at Hummus I would have had time to deploy Pinecone. I couldn't deploy her right away because he would have killed her before I could deploy Perfumer.
You think you're gonna grind me down with numbers?
指示をはい気兼ねを普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫ドローン飛べ
Yeah, I might make some other review, though I didn't like that one very much, but if I do I'll make a different channel for it. I'll keep this one for Ark Knight stuff for the most part, though on the streams I'll do whatever.
指示気兼ねを引く
どうせ俺が見えないだろ。
気兼ねをみんなどいて気兼ねを引くはいバッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ
Yeah, streams are the same as videos basically.
Off guy, huh?
指示をどうぞドクターはい気兼ねを引く気兼ねを
Yeah, if I make a different channel I'll announce it for people who are interested, that are already sub to me of course. That's what the community posts are for.
All of you!
Currently working on other stuff though, so it will be a while before I get around to that, in any case.
Good job, everyone.
At least a month or so away. Ethan first. Why do they put Power Strike and similar on newer operators? Because it's easy. And if it's not a 6-star, it's just there to fill space in your gacha rows to an extent. I feel like they've gotten very lazy with some designs. Though I do like someone. When Aroma comes out on EN, I'm gonna build her and see if she's usable for something. Oh yeah, I'll see what we'll do when I actually make the new channel. Okay, let's roll the gacha and hope we get some devices back. Very bad unless we hit some safe houses. Sure, why not? Next. Give me a device. No device. Squad limit is more important. That was a bad bosky. No device again. E2 cutter. Yeah, there's a lot of 5 stars. And a lot of their designs are a bit wonky. This fight will probably kill me.
了解カッター
We should be fine with anything that isn't emergency frozen shithole. Let's see if it's the emergency. That will definitely kill me. Because I have no vanguard. Okay, it's not the emergency. We're fine then. Because E2 Eaton. And Cutter will almost solve everything here, because double stats. Easy win then. Eternal item binds, like usual. Do we need to deploy a blocker there?
真っ暗になってねえか。
Whose car is this?
Oops,
How should a one-on-one?
swappy.
Off guy, huh?
ドローン飛べ
100% fine for the bombs to hit Eaton. We only want to avoid
Screw it! Bring it on, all
a hits and hummus. Save hummus for later.
Grab me strength
We can retreat now.
A one-on-one. Off guy.
Don't think I can save the boat, but I'm gonna try.
指示を気兼ねを引くはい
Yeah, one hit away.
気を打てば大丈夫。
That's fine.
I won't be afraid.
ここだこ俺が見えないだろ
Burn a skill here.
There's more of you?
バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。私の役目は刀を振る。
I should have pointed Cutter down, because her damage is insanely overkill for the right lane.
Alright then.
分かった、振り返るな。
And her skill would have been better used sniping one of these
Fine
assholes.
with me. How do you like this then?
If we use it now, it should charge in time.
できないけどお前を料理するには十分だぜ
いくらで振り返るな。
And Pinecone is back. Okay. Like this is better.
ここでしっかりさせ。
Catch.
Stay still, please.
Location reached. 指示をどう。バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。気がねよ。普段通り。
Well, the bots didn't have taunt, they'd be irrelevant. It's kind of necessary to make the mechanic work. Though that one on the top right is very true. Whether you can safely deal with it or not depends a lot on whether you have the DP. I could have probably killed it better. I kinda forgot to about that bot. Vanguard or Itu Pudenku. Actually, neither. I'll grab Roberta instead. See if we have a shot against the boss. Any buffs we can use to avoid being murdered? Not really, but we'll get the extra lives out of it.
アイシャドウパレットは3001番がいいかな。それとも3002番？
For High Ascension IS3, the only real option is to run generic defender and then main click. Because you want the stuns for them.
Got it.
For 4 stars, that's the only reasonable way to play. Kind of lucked out here and I have a decent shot of nuking the boss.
This is the place.
Bigo first, because she has a bunch of defense. And then straight to Eton. He should be able to take care of that lane for the most part.
どうすりゃいいぞもっとやれ
So Pinecone, Cutter, Perfumer. Not in that order. And then rely on Roberta devices. This is an issue here, of course. But one thing at a time.
So this is a battlefield.
So many weaknesses.
Yeah, we're not gonna deploy on time over there.
I thought you wanted me here to fix a log.
So we'll probably end up licking the boss.
はい。じゃバッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。顔をもうちょっとこっちに持ってきて。ありがとう。力気がねよ。あ指示をどうぞ、ドクター。
Or we'll just die. That's also possible.
I'm all set to go.
Whatever you say.
Guess the Vanguard would have been better than Roberta. Or maybe not. This fight is hard with 4 stars.
私の役目は刀。みんなどいて。
Don't think I can one-shot the boss, but let's see.
いくらでも振り返るな。
Maybe if I skipped Pinecone, so I'd have enough DP to deploy everything. Not sure. Zero hope 4 stars is just 1 extra 4 star. That kind of felt winnable, but I don't think I played it right. I'm a bit rusty. Always grab the hope. Yeah, I think if I skipped Pinecone, I had a chance. If Cutter gets 2 S1s off, she almost killed the boss and then I can finish it off. I also kinda forgot I had Hummus. It could have been better for holding the trash mobs. Maybe I should pause on stages I don't remember too well and actually think through them. Because I kind of just played that on autopilot. But first floor, we are forced into only getting 2 fights.
私の出番ですね。目的地はどこでしたっけ？
All right then.
やっちゃおっか。
Yeah, that's normal to do. I just don't wanna spend 5 minutes pause on stream looking up everything,
ここですか？
because I think that's boring. So I just try to avoid using pause. That's how I play normally too, because I don't enjoy just sitting on a pause screen. I'd rather play it more like it's in real time if I can. Though obviously I'm not above using the pause button if I need to.
まだ持ちますよ。
What does icon mean at the top of starter team selector? Not sure what you mean. I assume when you pick 3 between 4 different squads, the icons are the class types, right? Like caster, sniper and defender. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're asking. Is it better to prevent the debuff stack with the current squad? Or is it
どうぞ。気兼ねを。
Oh, you mean the icons when you pick the
指示を気兼ねを。
starting buff? Yeah, it's not what I got though.
Accomplished.
Isn't it up to 3 right now? Do we have ending 4 on EN?
完璧な
Should be a month or 2 away, right?
ドクター、満足していただけました
E2
か？
click. This can beat emergency prison, though it's really tight. Let's see if I'm right.
Got it.
No, the Corbair.
ですか？
Sorry. I think it's not,
やっちゃおっか。
but maybe I'm wrong.
普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。指示を勝手にはまだまだ持ちますよ。指示をどう気兼ねを引く。指示を勝手に
Save the skill for after these ones die.
All right then.
Okay, not enough space to push him into the home. I was curious about that.
はい普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
Hey, catch.
指示を勝手にはまだまだ
Yeah, this holds.
よ。
Ah, it's all the way in September. That's gonna take a while.
指示を
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, from what little I know, getting to ending 4 is kind of a pain, because it's sort of on floor 7. Oh no, I got ticket. I don't use often. I know Cutter is the best choice. I just wanna use other stuff. Let's take something bad. Extra device, very nice. Horn plus deployment limit, good shop. We can afford to get a Vanguard, because we have a bunch of hope. More deployment limit isn't really needed right now. I guess we can E2 Quartz's useless ass and get a medic. It's not worth spending so much ingots. But if we're gonna make Quartz do anything useful, we're gonna need to invest a bunch. And let's get Gavio. Hopefully we get a bunch of medic tickets, because an AoE medic is really important later. There's 3 endings on EN and 4 on CN. Hooray, scout note, so we can take... Oh, there's no connection here. Lame. Hopefully this is a bosky then. Really good items. We'll take the money, because I want to avoid blocking stuff. It's a bosky, so this is the preferred path. Who do we E2? Myrtle or Gavio? I don't want any other vanguards, so I won't E2 Myrtle. But I do want other medics.
I want to ask about the meaning of this mission then.
Yeah, the 4th one has 2 big bosses. We don't know anything about IS-5, or when it's coming out, I think. Entirely possible I've missed some news, because I don't follow the news too actively. So if I'm wrong on that, correct me. But I think it's still under soon TM.
Ooh, almost dozed off. I have to get serious now.
She can get the chest later.
Alright then.
Yeah, this is probably better. Because Pinecone is expensive. And she should have less damage. No talent, no trade bonus, and Quartz is E2.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Kill the chest. IS-1 is almost exactly the same as IS-2, but with different bosses. It's basically a skin for IS-2. Like you can watch some old stream of it, it's almost exactly the same stages. Every stage you can play in IS-1 is somewhere in IS-2. Which is why they won't release it.
Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
Why did people complain about it interlocking competition anyway? It was a really easy event. I hate how overpowered drone casters are, but killing stuff outside of their range is really fun. A weird dilemma. No, the Corber.
Mission accomplished.
I enjoyed interwalking competition well enough, but I'd like a bigger event with that idea. Like a CC-like event where you just need a bunch of operators to fill in a bunch of floors. FGO had an event like that, like the Pagoda thing, where you have like a bunch of floors and you can only use operators once. That thing was fun. I need to make that in Ark Knights. Hooray, extra medics. I got them a bit earlier than I would have liked, but I'm not gonna say no. This is just outright better. Into the bosky. Lower deployment limit. We have an item to counter that, so we're fine. And path with no end is a free win fight anyway. By the way, give me some feedback on the volume. Is it too low right now? Or can you hear me just fine?
Perfect timing.
Alright, I'll leave it as it is. I was screwing around with it yesterday. Apparently the setting that says 100%, good job Quartz, you managed to not die to 2 trash mobs, is actually 100% in Windows means it increases the volume by 20 decibels or something from the Windows settings before I even get into the ops settings. So what I did is I removed the extra decibels from there, and then just increased the volume from ops. I think it sounds clearer than before like this. Yeah, the game is really quiet. I can turn it up a bit if you want to. Like so. Or maybe I'm just... if you can't hear it at all, maybe I'm just stupid from the settings. Audio output? No, you should be hearing it right now. Wait, oops. We don't need to leak that.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, we'll leave it like this.
So this is a battlefield.
I'm here to help. Ooh, almost dozed off.
Whatever you say. So many weaknesses.
Okay, now we can get rid of Perfumer. Hooray for having a bunch of operators. I can AFK and not leak.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the worst thing about IS4 is that we only have one throat singing song. We needed like 3 more of them.
Hard work. Even an idiot can get the job done.
IS2 has by far the best soundtrack. Like no other IS even compares. This one is really good. You can use it to delete fights. We have too many medics. If I get a third medic, it becomes redundant because you only have so many squad SWATs. And the shop, because we have a bunch of money, obviously. So and so shop. Is Clicky 2 already? She is. So just the device and reroll. This is useful. A Mimi item for quartz, but not actually good. No hope, so I need this first. Straight to Totter. This is a great item, but we don't have an Eaton yet. Okay, I won't burn any more money. I might save the device for later. One normal fight isn't worth that much. This is decent. Backpipe for Myrtle, so now we don't need to E2 her. IS4's entire soundtrack is impressive. We're going straight into the Bosky. Just wondering which path I should take. Yeah, this fight is easy enough. We'll go through here. And we can take out one medic.
Orders ASAP, please.
Yeah, IS3 barely has a soundtrack. It's mostly just ambience.
They're fast on the move.
Which works for making it feel really hostile and alien and all that shit. But it's also kind of boring when you're playing it for the 50th time. I'm not a big fan of it.
Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
I have to get serious now.
Like this is better.
Not a big problem.
And like so. So the middle caster isn't a pain in the ass later.
Gather around me, guys.
29 means no the Courbet, I think. Might be wrong on that. I actually don't remember the stage. I might do EX8 later, if I feel like it. I already cleared this event on CN with 4 stars, and I just didn't find any of the normal stages very interesting, because you just AFK next to the heaters. But the boss of this event is decent.
指示気兼ねを気兼ねを引く
アーツの治療範囲に入れ。
はいバッテリーはまだまだ持
Yeah,
ちます
no
よ
extras.
Keep your distance.
Mission accomplished.
完璧な仕事ができました
Hooray, no more debuffs.
満足していただけましたか
Not terrible, because most of her damage is physical. Oh, get her, Roberto. She's useful against a bunch of high damage shit. And let's roll the gacha. Yep, this is pretty good. This is unplayable. If I had Ethan and a better defender, I'd give it a shot. Or rather, if I had a second caster instead of Totter and Ethan, then I'd try for the emergency. The emergency is almost the same as the normal one, it's just more of a pain in the ass to set up.
目的地はどこでしたっけ
Alright then.
I have to get serious now 釘のようにここでしっかり支えます
So many weaknesses.
気兼ねを
Okay, so that's everything except these guys taken care of.
やっちゃおっか
Stay here for a bit.
We're counting on you
Ooh,
again
the boxes
today,
just
little
melt.
apple.
No surprise there, of course.
治療してほしいやつ。
はいこっち向いてバッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよはい気兼ねを引く気兼ねをPerfect timing
しっかりしろ。
I have to get serious now
I should have added Roberta to the squad, now that I think about it.
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
しっかりしろ。
Would make the big guys so much less annoying.
Doesn't matter. So many weaknesses.
はい気兼ねを引く指示をバッテリーはまだまだバッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ
しっかり。
Any use.
But it works regardless.
鍵を打てば大丈夫はいよ発射
Yeah, it's because Shady Frozen has faster enemies, so you can't really deploy well without a vanguard.
Accomplished.
At least with 4 stars, because I need multiple operators to deal with them. If you have some big 6-star carry that has a low DP cost, you're fine.
完璧な仕事ができましたドクター満足していただけましたか
Straight for Ethan. And E2 Totter. Grab the device or E2 Ethan. I'd prefer the device, but I might need him for the boss fight. And I like this item well enough. Normal shade. Who do we skip on? So this takes care of the casters. Pinecone seems redundant. Or Totter, rather.
今壁が目の前で動いたって何言ってんだそんなことあるわけねえだろ
We can stay with Spot. Anything with a low DP cost helps on Frozen. Cause it's a really big rush map.
Got it.
I'm here to help I have to get serious now
Double cost Ethan is kind of ass. We'll use the box if we have to.
ここだここ。目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
やっちゃおっか。We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Pinecone next, so she can save this car.
ここでしっかり支えます。
Save the shots for the casters.
ドクターの言う通り見えたよ。
治療してほしいやつは
指示をどうぞ。バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
A bit late, not a big...
I have to get serious now.
Yeah, the left side will be fine.
Yeah, fine.
Whew, almost dozed off.
ここだここ。
We can just use the skill now. It will charge back up in time.
今助けてやる Doctor, I'm...
I think, yeah, I read that Firelight is next.
まだまだ持ちます。
By read I mean somebody said it in Discord.
釘を打てば大丈夫。
But that's the event we should have.
アーツの治療
It's a pretty fun event. I like that
指
one.
示を普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。はい、こっち向いて。はい、ちゃんと聞いてます。はい、バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。指示をどうぞ。
Ethan's kills lines up with the random assholes, so they won't be a problem. I just hold
Whatever you say.
Ethan for a bit
ここだここ。目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
until everything is in range.
Mission accomplished.
Does Dejan even need Modo? Like, doesn't she one-shot everything without it anyway? What does it do for her? More damage is only useful if your target is alive, you know? Curse you, Texas. I have a bunch of lives. Fuck it. Let's go. Walking is on the way.
ASAP, please.
Not big on Pinecone here, but you don't have anything better in the SWAT.
Hide, and make sure to put out the cooking fire.
Super powered click. Should be decent.
A bit late, not a big problem.
Yeah, better spend it
ここだ。いいぞ、もっとやれ。
on greed.
Gather around me, guys.
If Ethan misses another bind, I'll let him walk.
Then
やっちゃおっか。
keep your distance. I only want to strike the enemy.
見えたよ。
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow.
ここだここ。暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
It's fine if the car runs away.
I see you.
We have some lives to spare.
釘を普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。はい、普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
And we're not gonna get a debuff from it in any case.
みんなどいて。
どういいぞ、もっとやれ。
Unfortunate. I think we catch that guy with Quartz feet and bound. Ah well.
Perfect timing.
Great luck. Stop moving.
4 life is acceptable, provided we get a
Keep
decent
your
item.
distance. I only want to strike the
Mission
enemy.
accomplished.
Even the
You probably
most
got the module
accurate
box from
watches
event.
Isn't always accurate. Don't be so fixated on perfection.
What was Haunt? The Pianos event? I have no idea what he does, I just hit it until it died. No idea how many... Oh, 3 Snatcher. I'm not sure how many 4 stars we have on the end. Oh, yeah, Count. Oh, you hit it until it dies. It loses stats when you hit it, so you just keep hitting it until it dies. It's not a very difficult boss. Don't worry about it.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
So the gimmick here was that the boss had a bunch of extra range, right? It can hit all the way down here. Whoa. Unexpected. Damn, Ethan's missing so many binds today. He's out of shape. Ah, it's because of the slow. I'm trolling. A bit.
A bit late, not a big problem.
Quartz is a good operator. I was not the only thing that was in range there. Like from here, it hit May instead of... What? First time I've actually struggled with this map. Then again, it's probably the second time I've played it. Because how often do you even see this map?
I see Foul taking off. Come out. Stop hiding.
I'm gonna die anyway, so let's see if we can get revenge on the boss. I probably just needed a Rio blocker. I should have replaced Quartz with a Rio operator. Oops. That's just bad from me. Little to do with the map. Now he gets extra range on his chains on this map. How throw? I should have switched to Perfumer instead of Gavio then. Let's go with Spearhead once. No good start. That's what I get for picking Quartz after all. But the bigger issue was not having Perfumer in the squad. I could just tank the chains with her. And then probably swap Quartz out for Spot. Because he can actually tank the melee enemies. This one gets cleared a bit faster.
Finally giving me a real fun job.
The outer 3 fight isn't too bad. Unless you get really debuffed on DP, of course. And then it can get bad.
Let's go!
31 enemies, so probably not the Corber.
It's time to play.
Alright then.
What should I play with you guys?
Whatever you think. Catch.
What are you wearing? Watch me cut all that hair on your head!
Spearhead also. Hooray, we got the chest. Yeah, the alternative Emperor's Blade is much easier because he does less damage. And you have him isolated. In the normal fight he overwhelms with his trash mobs, which makes him more annoying. Though it might be a bit more annoying for a normal
The number one rule
player, because for the normal Emperor's Blade fight you can just insta-kill him with Meowna, right? You just deploy him on the right side and he dies while he's AFKing. Perfumer is a bit bad if we run into emergency prison, but fine for Hands of Moss.
With pleasure.
Click model is just raw stats. I have found a couple of uses for it since it's been out, but I wouldn't recommend building it unless you really just want to waste your model. Not sure I can get that one. But deploy. Other way around is better. Faster attack speed. This takes 2 lives when it leaks, right? And it should have some health. I mean, I guess I can try.
So this
Seems unhealthy.
Alright then.
What I'd have to do is not deploy click until the end. Actually, we should be able to half click down for the first wave and retreat on the second.
Whatever you so many
Because we should need her help for the double wave first. Okay, go home.
That's fine. How do you like this scent?
Kind of messy. Because now I can deal with this one well. I can't tank him, but I think a slug will leak through.
Whatever you said. Holding a shield is tiring, pal.
Okay, no slug leaks. Annoying bit is we need... Never mind, we're safe. I could have deployed click much earlier. A
Yes?
bit of bad play for me.
Oh, my friend.
Now I'm not gonna get the chest, because the map will end the moment click kills the slug. Oh, it just barely worked out. Whoa. Now let's see if the chest can kill me. I don't think so. It's too slow.
Mission accomplished.
I don't like how I play this. It should be possible to avoid all of the leaks.
Perfection is for suckers, you know.
Maybe I pulled the chest earlier and never bother redeploying click at all. I'll try that next time I'm in this situation. E2 first, because it's more DP efficient. And human, obviously. Shit, I should have gone down. Are you sure they have the same attack stat? They definitely don't feel like they have the same attack stat.
Yeah, fine.
I might die to this, because I just walked into prison like it's a normal stage to play. But E1 caper plus click isn't exactly ideal. Then again we might be fine, purely because we have spearhead. Yeah, we'll be fine. Because it's the normal version. And we have spearhead. So the...
Mission accomplished.
You mean the deer dude? There is no RNG in the deer fight. It's
Very
pretty
well
easy.
done,
You just
Doctor.
need 2 defenders and then you win. I've done it a bunch of times on stream. I don't think it's a very interesting fight, so I don't want to play it anymore. But there's probably like 3 or 4 times I did it on stream. It's not that hard. I've tried Gummy for a bit, but I didn't get good results from her, so I'm going back to Bubble. The Eaton buff relic and squad limit. Yeah, it helps click too, so take this. We'll delay the guard a bit. This is really good. Broken item. This is also broken. And we'll take this. IS does have random levels and random enemies. I definitely see what you mean, though. Rather, the amount of randomness it has isn't enough, so it feels very consistent. Though if it is random, that will just frustrate you in other ways, so it's a hard thing to balance. What I would like is for the start to be faster. I think the first 2 floors should be combined into one, because when you have 3 operators, you kind of just deploy your shit and then AFK. Apparently it should be around December or so. The DLC is gonna take some time to come over. The issue is that you can't see the randomness before it happens to you, which is why they can't really go too crazy with stages. Otherwise, everything becomes unreliable. Randomness is only good when you can react appropriately to it. Otherwise, you're just rolling dice, which isn't as fun.
Yeah, fine.
For me, the worst part is just floor 1 and 2. Ideally, for me, we should just start with 5 operators on the equivalent of floor 2. Maybe you... for example, you can just start in a shop. Like with 3 operators, you start with some extra ingots in a shop and you can pick a few operators from there, along with an item or 2. That would feel better for me. And then you start with floor 2. Because the first floor feels really pointless. There are stages that have more than 3 versions. The stage we're on right now has 5 different versions. If you mean shifting tiles around, yeah, they can do that. But I think you would need to be able to see it in the screen before you load into a level.
Very well done, Doctor.
Are you asking what medic you should do next? Or what 4-star or what? Question is a bit vague. If it's 4-star medic, then Susuru. Susuru and Perfumer are basically the only 4-star medics you need. Yeah, that'd be fine, but it would also make it really frustrating, so I understand why they don't want to go down that route. You don't need to E2 Susuru. You can just leave her at T1 for a really long time. It's not that her E2 is bad, it's that her E1 is broken. And she works fine at E1. If you feel like you need an E2 Susuru, 99% of the time you should probably just think about why you need such an absurd amount of healing. Just leave her at E1 and get some DPS. Or Defender upgraded instead. Like E1 60 Susuru would heal half the medics in the game at E2 max anyway. Because her skill is just that strong.
What should I play with you guys?
Too many medics and defenders. We're whacking any real DPS, which is fine for now, but it can start becoming a problem later.
Alright then.
I guess at least in terms of IS runs, 4-stars will really benefit from an incantation medic. So you can pick damage when you get a medic ticket. Though I question how good an incantation medic will be for general gameplay, apart from IS. They need so little to be good. Like if Utunada had one more pull force, she would be great. She's so good, close to being a good operator. Utunada is just tragic. I'm not touching SSS with a 10-foot pole.
Accomplished.
Never ever ever again.
That was such a thrill! Can we do it again?
Good item. And click, cause we need DPS. Straight for Ethan, like usual. Because they need to walk a certain distance in order to start flying. If they keep attacking, they stop walking and then fall in the hole. You just need to give them a target. I find SSS extremely boring. You kind of just deploy everything in the corner and then AFK. But you need to do a bunch of extra clicks for it.
Yeah, fine.
This is fine.
What should I play with you guys?
Fine to spend the skill. And pure stream first, so she can hear Wheaton. Are we getting red numbers from click? Oh, we're in the Bosky. We have the range buff. I didn't notice.
So this is a battle.
Bait shots away from Wheaton. Utunada already has a model, so she's not getting another one.
Mission accomplished.
Been through an easy battle, you say? Then better do it all over again.
Irrelevant item. Too many medic tickets. We can't afford the E2. We need some third damage operator. Or fourth rather. Into the shop. Not good on Caper, but hopefully we can get something to abuse it later. Another interesting shop. Yeah, let's greed a bit. Ooh, a pinecone. Let's see if we can luck out and get money from the pinecone. That happens sometimes. Squad size, physical damage, 3 max life points. That's okay. How much money do we have? 3. So we can't get the sniper ticket. Useless item. Yeah, I don't think Frostleaf's model is... Like, I think the model itself is fine, but there is no model you can give to Frostleaf that would make her good. Because the baseline is so low. Is Pinecone a woodpecker? Good question. Let's gacha for items. Decent. Very, very bad third floor. I can't do this fight, so we have to dive into the boss key and hope we get fights. Okay. Be a duo emergency, please. I mean, if a rabbit eats a bird, how is that cannibalism? That doesn't even make sense, KO.
Got it.
Yeah, Spot isn't a 4-star. I am well aware.
What should I play with you guys? Watch out! Here comes Storydwell!
Not sure if I timed that right, because I need her to kill the drone. Yeah, I used it too early. She might still make it. Ah no, it goes straight down. Bye bye then.
So this is a battlefield. What are you waiting? Watch me cut all that hair
We'll probably leak a bunch of drones from using her skill here. Yeah, I shouldn't have used it. Ethan can solve everything, because he has the relic for it. Yeah, feline is the word for cat. I still don't get why if a cat eats a bird that's cannibalism though. You're kinda losing me on that one. That's just normal predation.
Let fragrance revive your mind.
I think the leak was unnecessary. Oh, it's not I think. I know it is, I just activated Caper skill too early. I'm just being a bit rusty. Most used 4-star, Jaya Deep Cover Cutter. But if you're asking for 4-star clears, for general player base it's Myrtle, Myrtle, Myrtle and Myrtle. Which I assume you already know, so that's why I answered with the 4-star only players first. Straight to Totor.
Orders ASAP, please.
Nah, Myrtle is a 4-star. You don't get to have her. Just cause she's good. Should be a free win. Does he two-shot? Sadly not.
Alright then.
I see clouds rising. Probable hostiles in the snow. Great luck.
Lucky binds.
What should I play with you guys?
Okay, we're all done now. The second most used 4-star is probably Perfumer, though I'm sure there's stats where you can check it somewhere. But she's just a generally decent medic, so it should be her. Weird buffing, but okay.
Mission accomplished.
I love the Dominion Bosky. It makes your life so much easier with all the extra attack. No devices though. That's a bit unfortunate. Oh, Jai is already E2. Yeah, well. I should have taken this first. I thought Jai was E1 for some reason. Screwed myself a bit. There's a stat of it somewhere. You can look it up. Extra defense. 3 block is too high of a condition. Take the extra defense. A lot of people have Jai at T0 for base bullshit.
Can we settle disputes some other way that's not direct conflict?
No. At least Verdant is decent for this boss. He can tank at least 2 hits. Oh, Ethan is super strong, but the question was most used. Oh, we're dead. That's nice, I guess. Not gonna bother stopping this one.
Bunch of ten-a-penny weeds. Nothing I'm interested in.
Or that one.
ここだここ。暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。ドローン飛べー。
Fairly confident I'm just dead.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni de broma. Doctorの言うと発射。悪い人に立ち向かうぞ。I won't be afraid. What are you with? Watch me cut all that hair on your head.
I'd say Ethan is better than Manticore,
I see Foul taking off. Probable ambush in the
because Ethan's model is just insanely broken.
けど、お前を料理するには
Before the models they were closer to even. With Manticore having a bit more damage, and wow, a bit unreliable Ethan having a bit better CC.
That's fine. How do you like this?
But Ethan's model is just ridiculous.
Watch me cut all that hair on your head. Ayu, hai, こっち向いて。
Alright then.
お水のお届けだよ。
やってみやしょう。鱗取り。
ここだここ。目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
I was lucky I had a decent squad for this.
Mission accomplished.
No. You're wrong on that. Ethan is outright better in terms of slow. Like, you can define crowd control as slow as differently, but the only thing that matters is how long it takes for the enemy to cross a certain distance. Ethan just slows them down more than Manticore does. So he's just objectively better than Manticore in terms of slowing down the enemy from reaching their destination. Like, this isn't a subjective thing. Might have a shot. Let's see.
もし仲間が一人急に姿を消してもパニクんなよ。
Manticore stun is really short though. It's mostly used for proccing, for just interrupting attacks. Not sure you can get that much value out of it.
What should I play with you guys?
I see Foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
Yeah, fine.
Foggy today. I see you.
Let's me cut your fastest grass!
One more step forward.
Bunch of ten-a-penny wood.
目の前真っ暗になってねえか。
Okay, free win. Hooray for Totor. And Verdant did something useful. Hooray for Verdant. Dog keepers are just somewhat inherently useful sometimes. Even if his actual skills are fucking terrible. Don't think about just using Grabo for the same purpose. That's cheating.
Foggy today. Stop moving.
It involves more button clicking. You see. Hooray! We're gonna get to see the 4th floor today. How unusual.
Mission accomplished.
I never thought I'd be getting the best of that vicious an enemy. At this rate, you think we could be off somewhere more dangerous for sample collecting?
What a tryhard. Beats one boss and is like, give me all of the bosses. I'm ready. Yeah, dog keepers have a really powerful trait. It's probably one of the best traits in the game. Now, they actually need good skills to be worth bringing, but the trait itself is crazy good. Let's see if we can look into a shop. We're not hunting for anything. I just haven't played Ark Knights in a while, so I'm getting my tower defense muscles working again. No shop. Noise disturbance was this stage. I kind of want to try it, but no Vanguard, which is nasty. But it is the only real path forward. But if I get 3 fights and blind later, I guess I'll start with big migration and see what we can do. Spouter is a guard. What do you mean, Dogkeeper? Just because she happens to be immortal for 2 different reasons doesn't mean she's not a guard. Now we can go straight to Verdant. We're just buying time until we can skill charges.
Weeds. Nothing I'm interested in.
So
So Verdant should be plenty.
see foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
I've heard Kazemaru's decent, but I don't play with 5 stars much,
Chop chop with the orders? I can see.
so I can't really confirm or deny that. Spouter is insanely broken, the fuck. I don't know, I don't speak Caper.
Come out. Stop hiding.
Ask Humus, he can translate.
どうすりゃいい。暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
The migration is simple, you just kind of kill the turtles and win. The thing is, he can only pick up 2 of the turtles, even though there's 4 of them. Only this one and this one are touchable by the lizard. Yep, that does sound like something Caper would say. More snipers are welcome. Yeah, we'll just take Pancom. Probably a bad pick when I actually think about it. Should we take this fight? It will mean we'll be blind on the next floor. Yeah, well. Let's hope we can find the shop on the 5th floor. Because I don't think this squad can do the last fight just yet. I can survive the fight itself. That one's relatively easy. Medics and eat and cheese it pretty hard. I'm more concerned of being blind on the 5th floor than the actual fight.
I see foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
It's not like I have anything more useful to do with it. Waste is all about opportunity cost.
Foggy tip won't be any use.
If there's nothing useful I can do with it, then it's not a waste. Like, even if I get the migration rune now, what am I gonna do with it on the 5th floor? Die to fights, floor 5 fights in a bosky? It's not that useful now, is it?
Bunch of ten-a-penny weeds. Nothing I'm interested in.
Foggy, stop moving.
Mission accomplished.
More medics is less than ideal. I'm not sure if it's even worth getting. Might get better value from the hope itself later. Okay, so now the question is if we look into a shop or not. Nah, I might not get the opportunity to use it on floor 5, because I want to avoid fights like the plague. So now is the shop on the bottom or the top? We have a scout note. Not really. Can't really delete fights as well. Okay, let's hope it's on the top lane. Decent. Oh no. Aggressively useless event as usual. We can't go down. I prefer Perfumer because I can be lazy with deployments. In terms of raw healing, there's no comparison, but you have to click button with TO, which is entirely too much work if I'm just playing generally. Fairly sure I'm dead. We'll give it our best try. Because all of the ingots ended up being useless. Well, TO is outright better, if we're being serious. I just prefer Perfumer because I like to be lazy and I enjoy the global healing. Although I would say that Theopsis' talent is completely useless most of the time, and is probably the most overrated talent in the game. Hooray! Time to leak everything.
Dead branches and rotten leaves. I'll sweep up in no time, just you watch.
Straight to Totter.
I see Foul taking off. Probable ambush in the grass. I see you.
What are you waiting for? You got your best scratch!
ここだ暴力じゃ何も解決できないけど、お前を料理するには十分だぜ。
Foggy today. Bad luck.
ドローン飛べ！
ここだここ。
悪い人に立ち向かうぞ！
I won't be afraid.
ドクター、みんなどいて！
Yeah, this map is a pain in the ass. Especially when you don't have any vanguards to work with.
Watch out! Here comes Fairytale! ドクターの言う通りにするよ！
Though the normal version is easy enough. The only reason I'm having any
I see
problems
clouds
at all
rising.
is due to the
Probable
lack of
hostiles in the
vanguards.
snow.
やってみましょ
Great luck. Won't be any use.
う。Alright then.
トゲトゲだ！
Come on, chin up.
Chicken all that hair on your head!
どうすりゃいいんだ。
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, Verdant knows what he is. I appreciate that. Kind of like Quartz, when I think about it. We don't have to eat my cooking anymore. I don't see much point in a need to Verdant, so... Do I even have the swords to bring Moose? I guess not. Spot can go home.
Yes, I'll do my best.
I've beaten it on some stream or other. I just need a very specific item combination. Either insane damage or the invisibility buff. It's not impossible. Like, I can understand how to do stage. But I just need a bunch of specific
Let's
tools.
move. Time waits for nobody.
I'm fairly sure I'm just dead here. Okay, so...
ここですか？
She should survive. Oh well, we have injury trigger.
But
Look.
I can still read their their tracks.
Dead branches and rock.
気兼ねを引く指示をどうバッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ
We can't afford to leak random enemies.
バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ
Go Verdant.
はいバッテリーはまだ
Good
まだ
tank.
持ちますよ
Chop chop with the orders? I can see them.
悪い人に立ち向かうぞ
Wait, I'm dead. That was kind of a fuck up.
Be afraid.
Click can take a hit, right? Yeah, that should be fine at least. Can start setting up on the other side. And clean up some of the stupid dogs. Start debuffing the boss. Okay, this is almost playable.
Bunch of ten-a-penny weeds.
Bait first.
¿Crees que puedes atraparme? Ni
目の前真っ暗になってねえか
Ve a casa con tu mami. You regret this.
How do you like this then?
お水のお届けだよ。はい当たりだ。発射。
I see clouds rising.
くるっと一回転。
Hooray for the nuclear heal.
ここだここ暴力じゃ何も解決できないけどお前を料理するには十分だぜ
I can fight too.
Now we have a small problem that we might time out. Break this tile open.
I can fight too.
はい
You regret this.
Great luck. It won't be any use.
What should I play with you guys?
Yeah, I don't want to deploy Jai. I'm gonna need the DP in a bit.
What are you waiting? Ve a casa con tu mami. 指示をバッテリーはまだまだ持ちか。指示を普段通り鍵を打てば大丈夫。I can fight too.
We'll switch Totter back in. We need one more blocker. Deployment limit is gonna screw me over again. Because the boss is gonna start binding too.
What are you waiting?
Okay, wait until he binds Caper and
指示を
Pinecone and then retreat both.
鍵を打てば大丈夫。はい、ちゃんと。My turn now.
switch
I
to
see Foul
Totter.
taking off. Probable ambush in the grass.
Ayo. 発射。 水場の清掃
I see you.
どうすりゃ目の前真っ暗になってねえか
You regret this. くるっと一回転。
Nothing much I can do about that one.
That's fine. Come on. Chin up.
僕に任せて。
Can't use that skill. Have to block that bear.
やってみやそう
At least the perfumer explosion helped a bit.
Stay back.
Dead
Bait
branches
the
and rotten leaves.
Debuff.
I'll sweep up in no time. Just you watch.
Also some block.
Fight too.
Feel like I'm dead. Yeah, that bear is gonna kill me. Also that one. GG. If I had one more deploy limit, this would have been a win. Yeah, everything targets the middle of the boss. That's how it works with any big boss. They have a tile that's their actual hitbox. All of the other tiles are just for effect. It's particularly noticeable from Link's event with the dragon, because it always targets the bottom. So if you put her on the top side, it flies for 1.5 million miles. No good start. I just needed a bit more damage on the left. I think I should have saved Pinecone and had her on the left. Then I would have died to a leak on the right, but... maybe I wouldn't have. Yeah, exactly. The other tiles just extend your range. But only one of those tiles is the actual hitbox. Though functionally it only matters for whoop shooters. I guess it can affect some other classes. Like if you do an AoE attack, you do it on the center of the boss, not the tile you actually aim at. But first floor again. Actually, Ghost is faster. It should matter for some characters that aren't whoop shooters, because you have AoE attacks that would go to the center, where otherwise they would go somewhere else. So it can make a difference that they target a different tile. Keep in mind that maybe you want to hit something that isn't the boss.
Yeah, fine.
W will hit the next map over. She's not a real operator, she doesn't count.
Whatever you hold on his shield is tiring.
By the way, from the earlier discussion about streaming some other roguelikes, I wonder if I can manage to stream Armored Core. I had a challenge run I wanted to finish, but I never got around to it, where I tried to beat it without using the auto aim feature. I'll see if I can get that running. Maybe I'll stream that and try to do it again in some dead week.
With hard work, even an idiot can get the job done.
Are you sure the boss can survive 2 shots from W? Logos is broken. He's also a 6-star, so I have zero interest in him. But he's apparently the best caster in the game. Well, other than W, of course. So he's the second best caster in the game, which isn't bad. Yeah, I can run Armored Core fine, but I'm not sure if it will run fine while streaming. I'll have to check it out later. Shouldn't have let Pinecone get shot so much. Now Spot's gonna spend a while healing her. And granted, I don't think it will matter.
Yeah, fine.
But it's inefficient. Yeah, of course W is the best caster in the game. She's also the best defender, supporter, specialist, medic. Sufficiently advanced physical damage is indistinguishable from arts damage too. Incidentally, she actually has more arts DPS than half the casters in the game anyway. So just pretending she doesn't do arts damage is a bit silly, considering most casters do less arts damage than W does. No, it's just because I'm playing on a laptop. So if I can just barely run a game, it's gonna stutter horribly when I stream it. I'll test it out later. Well, obviously her summons do arts damage because they don't do 40,000 damage per shot, so if they didn't do arts damage, maybe the enemy defense will matter, and we can't have that.
今取れたやつはやばいよ。館内に戻ったら見に来てね。
Well, why wouldn't she have someone and be invisible? It's a 6-star. Even more range damage. So and so shot beyond that. Now grab a fang just in case I need a body. Oh, level up. Hope is still better. But second floor too.
言うことを聞く。
Though we have decent items. So we'll keep trying.
行くぞ。
Kind of an uncomfortable squad for this.
Prepare to fight.
I'm currently using the Mumu player one. I've went through LD and BlueStacks, and this one crashes the least. Emphasis on the least.
釘のようにここでしっかり支えます。In position.
This should be the one we actually need to block.
Everyone, follow me. 悪い人に立ち向かって気兼ねを引く。
Alright then.
指示を普段通り釘を普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。ドローン飛べ。指示を普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。
I haven't tried the Google version.
Everyone, follow me.
Momo works fine for me, so I have no intention of switching it. Like, I have no real problems with Momo.
Everyone, follow me.
Apart from the occasional crashes, but I'm fairly sure I'm gonna get that on everything. Because honestly, swap top is a bit old.
Everyone, follow me.
No key maps is kind of a deal breaker. I can set them up with external programs, of course, but that's a pain in the ass. I don't wanna bother with it. Point is, Momo works well enough for me. I've never noticed that Bubble has spikes in her shield when she uses S2. Whoa. Like, I've never noticed the spike aura before.
With hard work, even in
And again, I swear I've used Bubble S1 more than Bubble S2 over the last 2 years. This one's kind of annoying, because it's a guaranteed leak on the first enemy.
Pleasure.
I'd rather take the 2 fights on the top. If I get some good operator for it, I might path back into it, but I probably will not.
Team, check your gear before departing. Yeah,
Just go back here.
Yeah, fine.
in position.
I won't be afraid.
Thrust.
We're leaking the first caster, I guess. Or maybe not. I can point Pinecone down.
ここでしっかり支えます。
Everyone, follow me.
Probably block the spiders.
Whatever you still in this shield is tiring, pal.
指示をバッテリーはまだまだ。気兼ねを引く。
How do you like this scent?
気兼ねを引く。
I played that poorly.
That's fine with me.
This squad should win. I did stupid shit. It happens. What I should have done is I should have went spot one tile up, so the caster shoots him and walks slower. Then I'd have had time to block with something and deploy Perfumer and switch into Pinecone. I don't particularly care about DP, so I have little interest in any extra vanguards. They might be good, they might be terrible, depends on skills. Skills are written by ChatGPT, so that's pure RNG. They'll probably be decent if they do damage and horrible if not. So probably horrible. The consistency with which we've been getting 2 fights today is amazing.
I want to ask about the
I kind of want to reset. Oh well. One more run and I'll go make something for dinner. I'll stream tomorrow too, at around the same time.
Got it.
We have a Decora Bear.
敵です。皆さん、手加減無用です。釘のようにここでしっかり支えます。
Why do people use Gummy S2? So that's one of those questions.
Alright then.
Who are these people that use Gummy S2 would be my first question. Like, I've used it, I think, 4 times in 5 years of playing Ark Knights.
指示をど気兼ねを
Holding a shield
It's
is
a
tiring,
very,
pal.
very niche skill. That's a bad version of Spot's normal skill.
はい。
Sometimes you need burst healing over slow healing. I'll probably make spaghetti. I have some ham and some
指示を
tomato sauce.
釘を打てば大丈夫。指示を気兼ねを引く。
Dog is unkillable with this squad. Even if click charges, we need a bunch of lucky stuns. Let's see how close we get. Yeah. Should have retreated click earlier.
With hard work, even an idiot can get the job done.
Yeah, but DP isn't that valuable. You know, because we have Myrtle. Can I actually win this one? I'm fairly sure this stage will just kill me. I am kind of hungry though, so that's kind of okay with me. Okay, let's give it a try. Now we have Spearhead, we'll be fine. I think. Yeah, I don't remember if this squad can do emergency beasts. I can definitely do it with E2 Pinecone. But I don't think it works the other way around. Oh well, let's find out.
Hey, catch.
Save all of her stacks for the next group.
ジオバッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。
Whatever you think. Catch.
はい、あ、はい、あ、はい、バッテリーはまだまだ持ちますよ。はい、あ、指示をどうぞ、ドクター。はい、普段通り釘を打てば大丈夫。はいよ、はい、こっち向いて。
I kind of messed it up. I should have had click skill activated
普
earlier.
段通り釘を打てば
Yeah, it
大
was
丈夫。
doable. I just needed click skill activated earlier so she doesn't pull the extra ship too early. Then we'd clear everything. And spot cycles fast enough to heal the last one. So this works with the need to click. If I activate her skill in time to avoid the extra ship pull. Oh, pretty bad play from me today. I'm a bit rusty. We'll get back into it though. Alright, I'll go have dinner, and then I'll go and start working on that video about enemy movement. Have a nice evening.